So did you guys hear the news? Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition came out. You excited to spend like $50 for a game that you would have to spend like $160 for to get all the DLC and all the characters? I thought I'd make a video just talking about this. And let me start by saying that I am a big MK fan. I mean, look at my channel. Look, I'll put a video right here, one right here, maybe one right there. There's a reason why I haven't been playing MK1, and it's not a good game. It's just really not. I remember back in 2011 when little kid me, I don't have any pictures or anything. I'll try to like mock up something right here. But MK9, going back to like the 2D fighting style was really nice, and it was just a good return to form for the series, I think. It's just, I don't know, I'm an MK9 meat rider. I will be till the day I die. And Mortal Kombat has never been the same since MK9. I'm just being honest. Mortal Kombat 9 also helped me shape my taste in women, men, and dragons. I remember staying up all night, earning, keyword, earning here, my coins, my, like, getting rewards to the challenge tower, playing through the story mode, which I actually really enjoyed. It was a very well written story, at least I think, that, you know, compared to the dog shit that is this story or this story mode. And I remember there would be little fun twists on the lore. Like, I mean, the first time I saw Cyber Sub-Zero, I was like, holy shit, dude, they made him look like the Predator, but cooler. Funny because he's Sub-Zero, you know. Fast forward to today, the Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition has came out. All hopes of Kombat Pack 3 DLC has been squashed. Sorry, Jade fans. I know me as well. Rip my queen, Jade. She's not gonna be in it. Mortal Kombat 1 is the death of Mortal Kombat, at least the one I grew up with. It's a completely different franchise now. It's just been corrupted by greed. Honestly, this video could apply to most sequels of beloved franchise. Dragon Age! Wait, let's go ahead and get into my talking points here about why. The price. First of all, the standard edition of Mortal Kombat 1 was $70. And yes, I know I'm recording this whenever games are being announced to be $80. What? Are you out of your mind? I still think they shouldn't have gotten past 60. You know, you can call me a brokey all you want to, but like, I'm not trying to like rip off my arm and a leg trying to, you know, play the next like new game coming out. MK1 also came with a premium edition priced at $109.99 and a collector's edition priced at $249.99. which both did not come with Chaos Reigns, which was a $50 add-on.
Such nice boys. It does my heart good to con a couple of Class A suckaroonies like those two.
Just $20 cheaper than the base game. You're telling me that Chaos Reigns is worth $50? I haven't even played it. I've seen what I've seen is more than enough. They've ruined this character. They've ruined this character. I'm sure I could probably find another character that they ruined and put them right here. If you want me to play Chaos Reigns, let me know. I want to see how bad it is, honestly. Yeah, and all the footage I'm going to be putting of MK1 in the video is going to be completely unedited. Like, there may be like a cut here and there, but it's not going to be like if there's issues happening on screen, I will keep those in just to kind of like show and really hammer in the fact that they don't know how to fucking make a PC port. Let's do a little math here. So if you were to buy the base game for $70, you would still have to buy the Fighter's Pass for another $40 with guest characters no one asked for. Who the fuck? Look, I get it. Omni-Man, pretty cool, but really we need two soups? Like Homelander and Omni-Man? Like, just pick one. They're basically the same fucking dude, but one's a beta male and one's, you know, actually a good written character. People have been clamoring for fan favorite characters to come back. You know, I haven't seen this character in fucking forever. Give me him instead of like a super. Rip Jade, my queen, you know? She should have been in Kombat Pack 1. She should have been in the base game, dude. I get it. We had Tanya and they basically turned Tanya into Jade, but you don't have to like make a 3D era character another character just to excuse having them in, because it's stupid. It's stupid. Oh, and what's that? You didn't pre-order the game? Have fun spending another $6 for Shang Tsung. Honestly, a character that should have been in the base roster, not a bonus. At least when they did this in the past with MKX, like they gave us Goro as a pre-order bonus, but correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Goro just not in the fucking story of MKX at all? I don't think he was. And speaking of characters that should have been in base game as well, Ermac and Quan Chi both had really significant parts in the story. Quan Chi, spoilers for like a 3-year-old game now. Spoilers, Quan Chi, Deadly Alliance, Shang Tsung, both characters that were literally the villains of the fucking game that you you had to spend money to buy. Just, I miss the days of the crypt, or just like whenever like characters were like locked in like the PS2 era games where you just go through and you had to like look up like the code to see which character you unlocked so you didn't waste your fucking coins. Yeah, so if you wanted all the content MK1 has to offer, if you bought the base game for $70, and then you have to buy the Fighter's Pass for another $40, and then another $50 for Chaos Reigns, you would end up spending $160. And that's not even buying the collector's edition or the premium edition. Well, the premium edition came with the Fighter's Pass or the collector's edition, but still, you'd still have to buy another $50 DLC with that. And from what I've heard, the story expansion was not received well at all. Who the fuck wants Conan the Barbarian? And we've already had Arnold. Like, just literally, instead of giving us all these guest characters, Ed Boon, like, just go make your fantasy fighting game like you want to with all these IPs and stuff, and then leave Mortal Kombat the fuck alone. Just give us the characters we want back, man. Like, where's Onaga? You keep teasing us with Onaga, yet nowhere to be seen. Like, do you guys care about your fans anymore, or do you just care about money?
Hello, I like money.
And then also, with all the money you've had to spend on this game, let's get into my next topic, Dragon Crystals. Where we dropping, boys? A phrase said for fun in a simpler time. Little did we know just how much a silly little battle royale game would change gaming for the worse. Every game feels like it needs to be a live service, but most companies don't realize that to have a Fortnite-like shop work, the game should be free. Because if you're like, let's say like, oh, like a new, like what, Concord? You remember that? But imagine like paying like $60 to $70 for a game and then seeing like, oh, here's a cool 3D era skin that you guys have been wanting. $10. And oh, what's that you say, Mystic Mancer? I can just grind out Dragon Crystals? Yeah, have fun grinding enough to get what you want in the span of the shop time. Oh my god. No way. No way. Guess what I can do now?
What?
This is perfect for my video. Purchase Mastery unlocked. You may now purchase Mastery for other characters from the Mastery tab of the combat card menu using Dragon Crystals. you can now pay to level up your characters.
You can now directly pay to win.
Yep.
What the fuck?
You know what you get for leveling up your... You know what the only reason you want to level up your character for? Dragon Crystals.
What the...
Because you get like, what, 100 for leveling a character to level 20 whenever the experience gain is already so fucking, like, slow? Like, I don't know if it's changed since I've played, but I remember it took me, like, forever to, like, level up characters. It was abysmal. Yeah, because that's what I want to do after spending $165 for the game and all the DLC, is spend another $5 and $10 for a bad recreation of a 3D era skin that they can't even get fucking right. Like, for example, this skin sucks ass because he should have had the skull. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it's not hard to do. And then here's another skin that was done very poorly. Okay, I will give them credit. This skin, oh yeah, they cooked. They cooked. I would gladly. Oh boy, I can't wait to buy an announcer pack where the character gives no effort for it. Example here.
Yeah. Rain. Smoke. Scorpion.
Natara. Speaking of Natara, can we... here, let me look up one of her lines. I bet you money in the comment section. Like, I bet I could do a better line delivery than Natara. With how much money they probably had to give Megan Fox to, like, contribute to MK, but to have her just not even do... Can we talk about how we got Megan Fox, but we couldn't get the voice for fucking Homelander? Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed Boon. Do better. just do better. It's not that hard. Like, every MK that comes out normally, like, breaks sales of the previous Mortal Kombat. And, like, it's not that hard to make a good game. It's not. Just take what MK9 or MKX did and just expand upon it instead of trying to change your fucking gameplay mechanics and reboot your story every, like, 2 games. It's stupid. No one wants it to be consistently rebooted because you take all those years of lore and stuff with the characters and everything, and you just throw it all out the window. But hang on, that's for later in the video. I'm ranting. I feel like the game would have done better as a live service, and I know, you know, but if they wanted the Fortnite shop to work, they should have just made it a live service game. If they just made it a free to play and offered like a character per season with skins in the battle pass and maybe like guest characters in the shop. So for people who don't want the guest characters, you know, like call it like the crypt pass or something and make it like interactable where you go through coffins and, you know, you like earn your like crypt tokens or whatever the fuck, and just, you know, just if you want to make it's, I don't feel like it's hard to make a free good live service game. I don't think it's hard at all. Yeah, it could be like, oh boy, it's Ermac season time. They could have had a battle pass themed around like them and have skins for all the characters and shit, and you could just put the guest characters in the shop, you know. Because I know a lot of MK fans, including myself, are sick of these guest characters. Like, yes, I like Peacemaker. Peacemaker, look, I'm telling you, I love Peacemaker. But I would rather have Jade, Cabal, Kano, Jarek. You fucking give me fucking like Jarek or like Mocap back or something. And I would spend $5 for Mocap. That'd be funny as fuck. But I could literally spend hours talking about how they could have monetized this game better, but still kept the fans happy instead of screwing them over with their greed. And I've already mentioned it, but let's go ahead to my next talking point with the story and characters. This might be the worst story since MK11's story. At least MK11 had the characters be true to themselves. Like, oh my god, dude. Look, I know MK11 and MKX get a lot of shit for being so focused on special forces. And yes, I don't like special forces either. Like, I'm trying to play Mortal Kombat to do the fantasy ghouls and dragons and shit, you know? No, I don't want to watch like military Black Ops, like Call of Duty. If I want a military story, I'll go play a military like shooter game. I'm not playing Mortal Kombat for that. Because you see how well they did whenever they tried to make Special Forces its own thing. You know, I'll put it right here if you don't remember what I'm talking about. But Mystic, it's a reboot with a new timeline. Okay. The new timeline fucking sucks. I know they teased it in like MK9 with like Liu Kang becoming the new god or whatever, but there are cool ideas there, but the execution is just horrible, dude. Like, why make Sub-Zero and Scorpion brothers and then have them still just hate each other, you know? They're like, instead of taking what the past games have worked towards to making them like solve their trauma basically and like forgive one another and work together, you just take all that away and then just make them just, oh, they're brothers, and Bihan's a dick. And Scorpion's like, oh no, my brother, I think he's a dickhead and I need to kill him? Come on, Smoke, let's go.
Lin Kuei.
Don't even get me started on them bringing in Hanzo Hasashi as like a little like fuck ass kid. Like that's such a stab in the gut to like anybody who like cared about these characters or anything. Let's see, I had some more points. I think the only character I think that was done really good in MK1 was Reptile, which the only reason I'm saying that is because they didn't make him a fucking jobber. They gave him something to do for once in his life. Same with Baraka, but because we're talking about Baraka, I think making Tarkat a disease was dumb. The Tarkatans, like, they're just like creatures. They're like just like the Shogun. Like, where are they at? You know, where are my four-armed big dudes? I mean, yes, we got Motaro, but like, it takes away from having these cool random creatures in Outworld if we just make them like, oh, it's a disease you can get. Like, imagine if like fucking, oh no, I'm sick, and then I get like razor sharp fangs and blades on my arms, and I get fucking badass and cool, and like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Yeah, it makes Tarkat a disease because they make Baraka look like a badass, but he talks like a Make-A-Wish kid who was denied his Avengers visit.
Picture your entire village killed in an instant.
Tarkat can kill that quickly?
Eventually, Tarkat will take your mind.
If I succumb before you, kill me.
He's like, kill me. I'm gonna die. Might finally put me to rest. You know, like, that's dumb. It's fucking dumb. Baraka is like a cold-blooded killer, dude. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like slicing people up, dude, you know? Like, yeah, sure, he's still doing that and looks cool, but like, any interaction, I'll probably cut in like an example or something in the video. I'm gonna die or something. Or I do like how the Special Forces isn't seen at all in this story. Like, thank God, get them the fuck out of here. focus more on the fantasy tropes and stuff about Mortal Kombat. You know, it's supposed to be mystical, fantasy, like literally robotic centaurs and shit. You know, it's super cool. I just wish they would lean into that more instead of just making it like dumb fan fiction, like shipping and all that kind of stuff. I think Mortal Kombat does the best when it's tying into the fantasy. Mortal Kombat 9, I think, did it perfectly.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
I'm gonna suck that game's dick till I die. It's a good Mortal Kombat game, and I think it's, besides MKX, it's probably like the only good NRS era game besides those two, honestly. And like, yeah, I don't like how the story's like super takes itself so seriously, because like, but Mystic, MK1 has always been serious. I'm just gonna put up a few clips and we'll go to my next point.
This is just like my movie Time Smashers. We were going around and
Give it a rest, will ya? Making my ears hurt.
This week on Cooking with Scorpion, learn about chopping, tenderizing, chopping, cake decorating, and chopping.
I've also heard that the story does get insanely worse with Chaos Reigns, which if you guys want me to try that out, I will. Just let me know in the comments down below, you know, give me that engagement, please, please. Yeah, just why change characters so drastically but still have them fall into the same tropes? Example, Sub-Zero Scorpion, you know? Like here, I'll write my MK12. Here's my MK12 pitch. Onaga comes in, boom, fans are already shitting themselves. They're like, whoa, dude, Onaga's back! You know, you can even do something where Reptile still turns into Onaga. I think that'd be sick. You know, he like finds like the dragon egg, you know, the giant legs are, you know, he just gets him. And so Onaga comes in, kills Shao Kahn outright. Shao Kahn's not in the game. And he tries to take over Outworld by getting the Shogun to fight with him, like Goro, Shiva, Kentaro, Motaro, all of them. And then have the game start as that's happening. And have like, you could have like, started the game with Katana or Melina, you know, and like have to go fight through Outworld to go get Sindel, and then, you know, Sindel could either be good or evil depending on how you want to take it, but they could escape and then go find like Raiden, the Shaolin monks, and you know, it's like, oh hey, we already know each other from previous games, so help us out. And then they're like, oh yeah, shit, dude, Onaga, that's like a world-ending threat, let's all work together, you know, if you want to have that kind of like Avengers style like fucking story that everyone's clamoring for now and stuff. Like you'll be the mortal, I'll be the combat, you know, shit like that. I think that'd be great. I think literally anything would have been better than what we got in MK1. I just wanted to make this video because I'm tired of watching games that I grew up with be killed by greed, and just I felt like I should start using my platform to just kind of speak up more about this, because I know everyone and their fucking grandmas are saying their opinions on YouTube and stuff, but you know, Mortal Kombat 1 was very near, and well, Mortal Kombat as a whole was very near and dear to me, like a very crucial part of my childhood, like growing up. Like I'd play Shaolin monks all day. I remember going through the fucking the shit ass conquest mode in Deadly Alliance, you know, the conquest mode in Armageddon Deception. Oh my god, bring me back, dude. I just want to go back. It's just sad that a game from like the PS2 era has given us infinitely more combat or content than a $70 price game today. It's just stupid. It's outrageous. And you shouldn't put up with it. Unless they fix their shit, next time an MK game comes out, just wait. Just wait 2 years. I know it's a long time to wait. I know you probably want to play it as soon as it comes out, but just wait 2 years. You'll get the game for a much cheaper price with everything in it, except for the skins you gotta buy with Dragon Crystals. Have fun. I mean, I just miss the crypt. I really miss it. Oh my god, I love just buying a skin and then, oh what? That skin was in the Warrior Shrine? I didn't have to spend my hard-earned money on that? And you didn't communicate that? I remember at launch when that was an issue. Thank god I didn't buy the fucking stupid-ass Indiana Jones Johnny Cage because it was in the Warrior Shrine. Like, I know they're not gonna change. They're not. Because they can keep putting out this bullshit and, you know, they'll still have record sales because people are excited for a new Mortal Kombat and they have to get content out and like have to do that stuff. It's just it won't be the same, you know. You can count me out of the next Mortal Kombat. until they fix this greedy bullshit business practices they're doing. Because instead of spending $160 on a complete game, I could just wait 2 years and buy a definitive edition for like $50 after they stopped supporting a failed game, you know? Wait a minute. This doesn't even come with all the fucking skins. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, if you guys want more videos like this, NRS, do better. WB, do better. Anyways, see ya.